rupees 16. One of the smallest questions that we all have. Okay. Smallest questions. Might look slightly bigger, but the answer is going to be the smallest that we all have seen. Okay. This question is only about depth of processing. Now, one small thing. Wherever you have done depth of processing, okay, wherever you have done depth of processing, can we say you always ignore joint cost, no? Best question, I think, to be saying, when you decided this particular thing, okay, are you talking of joint cost? No. Whether you further process or you don't further process, can you say joint cost in any case will be incurred, no?
Yes.
So I made you all write in that chart also here on the first day that joint cost is all useless here for depth of processing. Okay. So this question is only about depth of processing. Read. EXC Limited is considering the possibility of undertaking a single production process which jointly produces 4 products in standard proportion. The output from each 10 kg batch of raw material input into the process together with net realizable value per kg of output immediately after the split off point is. So we do some production process which results into 4 products in standard proportions. If you input 10 kg of raw material inside, okay, input, then output that comes out is 4 kgs, 3 kgs, 2 kg, 1 kg. Okay. NRV per kg of output, it is 8, 4, 10 and 2. 8, 4, 10 and 2. Now, this is your NRV. Okay. Means, I think in this particular question, NRV will mean the selling price only. You try to be thinking this line, no? The output from 10 kg batch of raw material input into the process together with the NRV, together with the net realizable value of output immediately after the split off point. So therefore, this is kind of your selling price at split off point. They are calling that particular thing as NRV. I don't know why, but theek. You know, words, no, even in real life and business are not that strict here, that if you use this word, I will shoot you. Okay, so all those things, you try to see the context of the question. So, if you input 10 kgs inside, 4 types of products come out, A, B, C, D. Now they are calling that as material, bit confusing again, but then they are clarifying these are outputs. So your A, B, C, D are your 4 products beta. Now if you input 10 kgs inside and you process it further, A 4 kgs will come out, B 3, C 2, D 1. If you take your calcium total of these 4 numbers, that will come to how much? 10. Somebody took the calcium also. Okay. Now somebody can be saying, so it has to be coming to 10 only. Obviously not. If the input is 10 and if the output is also 10, can we say there are no losses in this particular processing?
Yes.
Okay. Further, if you sell A, B, C, D right away, this is going to be the selling price that you are going to be getting. Okay. Now see. The cost of processing. Processing cost means conversion cost beta. I told you all on the first day. And tell me, conversion cost is direct labor plus factory overheads. The cost of processing each 10 kg input batch are rupees 12. So for 10 kg cost is rupees 12. And the cost of raw material input is rupees 4 per kg. So you are going to be buying the material first, that will be costing you 4 per kg. See what I am trying to tell you now. Listen very carefully. If somebody asked me, please calculate joint cost. If somebody asked me, okay. So obviously for, I am writing 10 kg batch, okay, for 10 kg batch. Can you say for 10 kg output, you got to be purchasing 10 kg of input also?
Yes.
Because there are no losses, so therefore 10 kgs. Tell me every kg you are going to be buying material at what rate beta? 4. So therefore material cost will be 40. Plus processing cost, you can also call this cost as conversion cost. Processing cost word is same as conversion cost forever in your life, okay. So for 10 kgs cost is directly rupees 12, okay. Can we say this 52 rupees will be the joint cost?
Yes, sir.
Now see,
Yes, sir.
although we can calculate joint cost of rupees 52, it is useless because it is useless because question is on depth of processing. That you all will realize in the requirement part. Okay. So therefore we can compute. I have calculated it for you. It is still of no use because in and no, those guys have only asked you, should you process further or should not you process further? Can you say whether you process further or you do not process further? 52 rupees in any case will get incurred, no?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm reading the further part of the question. Till now, actually, you all have not read the required part, but I'm reading the required part first and then I'll read the balance part. See, determine which products should be processed further. So, ultimately, it's not about making cost sheet or anything. Ultimately, it's all about should you further process or not. And for deciding whether you should further process or not, joint cost is damn useless here. Okay, now read. For each of the four materials jointly produced, there is a further possibility of processing before sale. So, there is a possibility. The further processing will entail both manual and mechanical processing as well as incurring some cost directly attributable to each product. Okay. Details of the resources used in and the cost incurred by further processing as well as final selling price per kg are. So, if you are going to be processing A, B, C, D further, I guess one unit only, it will take this much amount of machine hours, this much amount of labor hours, this much amount of direct cost, and this much will be the selling price after processing. So, if you process further and then sell, this will be the selling price. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, other direct cost means this particular data is a variable cost but excludes the cost of labor, also variable cost at the rate of rupees 3 per labor hour. Required, determine which product should be processed further. So, question is only all about one thing, that which product should be processed further. Okay. Now, just wait for a minute. So, this question is all about calculation of depth of processing. There is nothing else in this particular question. Now, I'm trying to give you few hints, so therefore I'm telling you all wait. Okay, A, B, C and D, it's all about four products. What I'm saying, I will try to calculate everything for 1 kg of my four products. If 1 kg is profitable, can we say every kg will be profitable to process further, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm not trying to solve the entire question for you, but I'm just trying to gather few things. Tell me, if you will process A, B, C, D further, tell me what price will you get for A? 17 rupees. Okay. Less. Tell me in this case, if you sell A as it is, means at split off point. Okay. Tell me what price will you get?
8.
8. So therefore, can we say for if you process A further, this is the extra revenue that you get per unit, no? That is 9 bucks.
Yes.
Now, only thing that you all got to be thinking, sir, what is the extra cost per unit? Okay. Once you subtract that extra cost per unit, you all will understand. If there is extra profit per unit, then in that case you accept. If there is loss, then you do not accept. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so based upon that, we are going to be writing conclusion. Okay, you write down whatever I have written till now. Okay, this is only for your understanding, but then you all write it.
So what is that within joint cost of?
Joint cost for 10 kg batch.
So that we can calculate joint.
We can calculate joint cost, although we can calculate joint cost of rupees 52. It is useless because question is on depth of processing. Although we can calculate joint cost of rupees 52, it is useless because question is on depth of processing. Your answer starts from here. You copy down this, fit in all the numbers. This will require good brainer from your side. I'm going to be seeing which people are going to be getting this answer correct. You will have to tell me the final profit and loss. Sorry?
For A, 1 is profit, 1 rupee.
Tell me for all. I'll remember for all.
And B, my 3 loss.
No.
50 loss.
No, wrong.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
2, 4, 8 and negative 1.
Yeah. Listen. Now, tell me, when you process A, B, C, D further, some says that you will have to do some manual operation, means workers will work. Some mechanical processing, means machines will be there. And some cost directly attributable to each particular product. Okay, now still I'm asking you all. In fact, that's why those guys have given you machine hours, labor hours and other direct costs. Okay, now if I sell off A after processing, I get 17. If I sell it off like that only, I get 8. So therefore extra revenue that you all get is 9 bucks. But then to get extra 9 in this particular case, you will have to process it further. Now tell me, whenever you all process further, which cost do you get incurred? I am talking of cost now. Tell me, which cost do you incur?
Direct cost and variable cost.
One is your direct cost. Okay, now direct cost is directly there with us, 4232. 4232. Then, tell me other cost also. Which other cost do you incur?
Variable cost per labor hour.
I will be saying to labor cost. Now see. Other direct cost is variable cost. So this cost is variable cost. Okay. But it excludes the cost of labor, also variable cost. So therefore other direct cost includes every other cost. Only cost that is not included in direct cost is which particular cost, beta?
Labor cost.
Labor cost. So can we say if there is any cost of running that machines, even that machines cost has come over here, no?
Yes, sir.
Beta, whenever you process A further,
Yes, sir.
product A will also go inside your machines, will be taking 2 hours. Now, if there is any cost of those 2 hours, it will also be part of your direct cost. It has already been written.
Yes, sir.
So, therefore, I guess there is only one other cost we got to be writing, and that is nothing but direct labor cost. Now, how many hours will be taken, beta? 1, 1, 5 and 2. So 1, 1, 5 and 2. So therefore 1 hour, 5 hours and 2 hours. And obviously these are hours. Tell me, workers will be paid at what rate, beta? 3 per hour. So therefore rupees 3, rupees 3, rupees 3. So therefore 3, 3, 15, 6. Computed, it should be coming to 4, 2. It should be coming to how much, beta? 2, 4, 8 and negative 1, na? Negative 1. So process A, B and C further. D should be sold at split off point. Chalo, take your 5 minutes break. Okay, we shall continue after 5 minutes. There is question number 17. Leave 2 sides, please. Question number 18 we all are doing right now. Okay, now 18 no is a new method. called as contribution margin method. Now this method, no, first of all, you are only going to be ever following if it is told in the question, follow this method, okay, else please do not follow this particular method. Now how does this particular method work? I might have explained it there, and I'm going to be reading it and I'll try to be implementing from there only, okay. Now contribution margin method, how does this particular method works? Now see, this method is only possible first of all when they have given you breakup of joint cost into fixed and variable. According to this method, joint costs are segregated into fixed and variable. The variable costs are apportioned over the joint products on the basis of units produced. That is average method. Average method means output method, or physical quantities, that is whatever they are meaning, okay. So first of all, joint cost, let's break it up into two parts, fixed and variable. The variable cost is divided among your two products or among your more products. In what particular ratio? In the ratio of units produced, okay. So that is the first thing, okay. I'll try to represent over here, that'll be better. So therefore joint cost is divided up into variable and fixed. Whatever is the variable portion, you divide that among your products. In what ratio you are? In the ratio of output, okay. So you will be getting the bifurcation of the variable part of the joint cost. Then what is to be done? In case products are processed further, okay, after the point of separation, then all the variable costs incurred are to be added to the variable cost determined earlier. So if products will be processed further, can you say products will be processed further? There will be post separation cost also, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So then in that case, we will be adding that post separation cost to this, because that will be something like your variable cost, because it is incurred for each and every unit. So these particular costs will be added. Can you say this will be your total variable cost?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then what is done? Now in this way, total variable cost is arrived, which is deducted from respective sales value to ascertain their contribution. Now see, you must be having sales of all the products, okay, you must be having sales of all the products. Can we say this is your variable cost? Do remember one thing, sales minus variable cost gives you a term that is called as contribution. So therefore, what you all do, you will be having sales of your products, take the sales, subtract the variable cost. What do you all get over here will be called as what they are? Contribution, okay. So therefore, can we say you will be getting contribution of your products? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
then what is to be done? Okay, then fixed costs are apportioned over the joint products on the basis of their contribution ratios. So therefore, till now we all have only divided which part of the joint cost? Variable. Fixed is still left. Fixed part of joint cost will be divided among the products in what particular ratio? In the ratio of contribution. You all, like, you know, in rough way you all understood how this method works?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are exactly going to be implementing this only. So I'll just repeat. Divide the joint cost into two parts, variable and fixed. That bifurcation those guys will give you. The variable part you divide among the products in what particular ratio? In the ratio of output. So therefore you are going to be following output method. Once you do that, then in that case add post separation cost to it. You will be able to get your total variable cost, okay. Once you get total variable cost, subtract sales and total variable cost, you will arrive at contribution, okay. And in this case, fixed cost you divide in the ratio of contribution. So you all have got the bifurcation of the variable part of the joint cost. You have got the bifurcation of the fixed part of joint cost. So therefore, everything is over, okay. You add them both, that will be the total bifurcation of the joint cost. Moreover, now the other things we'll try to, I guess, do from the question only are as such. Okay, so let's do this particular question. Now see, in this particular question now, find out the cost of joint products A and B using contribution margin method from the following data. Okay, sales 100 kgs at the rate of 60 per kg, B 120 kgs at the rate of 30 per kg. Joint cost, marginal means variable cost, okay. So you all can write down. rupees 4400, fixed cost 3900. Okay, tell me the question, have they instructed you to follow contribution margin method?
No. No, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
I will get a heart attack in my life.
Yes, sir.
Okay, contribution margin method. So in the question it is given to you contribution margin method. So is method name given to you in the question?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So therefore we are going to be following that. Okay. Now tell me one thing, is a bifurcation of joint cost given to you
No, sir.
into fixed and variable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's divide the variable part first. We'll add post separation cost to it. Tell me, is there any post separation cost in this particular question?
No.
No. So therefore that part will not be coming. So once you divide the variable cost, you take the sales, subtract the variable cost, you will arrive at what term? Contribution. And then fixed cost you divide in the ratio of contribution. Okay. So we'll have bifurcation of this, we'll have bifurcation of this, we will add up the bifurcation, we'll try to arrive at the answer. Okay. So first thing is, let's try to get variable cost and contribution. Okay. So write down please. Question number 18. Sorry. Question number 18. So, apportionment of variable part of joint cost. So therefore products A and B, then in this case you have output, you have joint costs apportioned, but only that variable part. Okay. No. Tell me, what is output of the two products? 100 and 120. Joint cost. Joint cost. 4400. Correct, no? Only the variable part, no?
Yes, sir.
So 4400 divided, this is 2000, 2400. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, next thing is, you have to be finding out contribution. So write down calculation of contribution of each product. So for contribution, what do? We take sales and we subtract variable cost. But then there is, this cost is not there in this question, but I am just writing. So therefore that method is registered in your name, in your mind. Sorry, what in your name? Now, sales. Sales in this particular case, 100 into 60, 6000. 120 into 30, 3600. Less variable cost. Over here you all can write down actually joint cost. The bifurcation that you all did. 2000, 2400. In this question, post separation cost is not there. 4000, 1200. Now, we got to be now apportioning fixed cost. So therefore, write down apportionment of fixed cost part of joint cost. Now, this method says that fixed cost should be divided in what ratio, beta? In the ratio of contribution. So therefore, products A and B then contribution 4,000, 1,200, 5,200. This is joint cost apportioned, that fixed part. Now fixed part was 3,900. Now, last statement, calculation of total joint cost for each product. Product A, product B. Now, your joint cost, first part was variable cost. Its bifurcation was over here. We gave 2,000 to this, 2,400 to this. Further, we gave 3,000 to this, 900 to this. $5,000, 3,300, 8,300. Job done. So this particular part is done. Okay. Now we all are starting away with question number 19. Okay, again a easy question. In fact, over here I think apportionments are not much there also. Okay, easy question as such. In a factory engaged in chemical Bomex. Sorry, where did I get Bomex? Sorry, I remembered some other question. In a factory engaged in chemical processing, 4,000 kgs of a particular type of raw material RX are used for production. Are used for each production batch. So in one batch 4,000 kgs of raw material is required. The name of the raw material is RX. 4 joint products are obtained after processing. Estimated output and sale price for such joint products are. You have P, Q, Y and Z. Okay. Output per 4,000 kgs of RX. Total of these 4 things, please. Now carefully. 3,900. So can we say 100 kgs are lost during the processing only?
Yes.
Okay. Now see, there is one line that I am reading in advance. The unaccounted raw material is taken as invisible waste. Can you say invisible waste will mean that there is no scrap value of it, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, further. If you are going to be selling off PQYZ right now, so you are going to be getting 50, 40, 60, 25. Okay. The estimated processing cost per batch is 20,800. Now this term we all know quite well now. So this is direct labor plus factory overhead. Selling and distribution cost is estimated at 20% of sales. Management's expected rate of return is 10% on sales. The unaccounted raw material is taken as invisible waste. Okay. You are required to work out purchase price per kg of raw material with a view to achieve the above outcome. I am only reading part 1, not even trying to go for part 2. They want to be finding out purchase cost per kg of raw material in order to achieve the above outcome. Okay, above outcome means they want profit at the rate of 10% of sales here. Can we say your raw material cost, they want you all to be finding out purchase cost per kg of raw material. So they want you to find out the raw material cost. Can you say raw material cost will be part of joint cost, no?
Yes, sir.
You tell me one thing in this question. Have they told you that ABCD are PQYZ are processed further and then sold? Anything like that is there? No. So therefore, the moment they are produced, they are sold. Means they are sold as split of point only. Okay. Now, you want to be finding out purchase cost. So purchase cost is part of joint cost. Okay. Now see, what my idea is, listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. I am trying to calculate, don't write please. I am trying to calculate joint cost first. I'm not trying to do its apportionment. That apportionment I might not even require also. Joint cost, one portion is nothing but material cost here. I'm trying to make reversal cost sheet, sales. Now tell me, sales of P will be what into what?
300 into 50.
300 into 50. So therefore this particular thing is 15,000. 1, 2, 3 total. Less. If you want to find out joint cost as a balancing figure, profit should be given to you here. So profit is given to you in the question. Profit in this particular case is 10% of sales. So therefore this 10% you will write over here. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Can we say sales minus profit will kind of give you your COS as such?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Even if I'll not write down that particular term, that's okay. Selling and distribution cost is 20% of sales. Okay. So therefore less S&D over here. Okay. Less S&D will be 20% of sales. So therefore take the sales, do its 20%, you will be able to do this also. What I'm trying to be doing, I'm trying to go back and trying to compute joint cost as a balancing figure. Okay. So sales minus profit minus S&D. Can we say we should actually also subtract your administration overheads, which are general, but those things are not given to you, nil. We should also subtract administration, speak further, which are related to production, but even those are not given. Once you do this particular thing, can we say this will be giving you all factory cost? Now think it of, sir, factory cost actually has two parts. Tell me, factory cost in your this chapter has two parts. Which two parts, beta? Post separation cost. In this question, no, I'm writing post separation cost, but do you all understand that it is zero? Because products are not processed further, they are directly sold here. So therefore this will be your joint cost. Okay. The moment you compute this particular joint cost, this you all will get. So I'm now trying to be thinking, in reality, how is joint cost computed? Sir, it is direct material plus direct labor plus factory overheads. Can you say total of those two is nothing but processing cost?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay. Can we say it will be less scrap value of loss also, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now that yellow figure you will be having as such. Okay. That yellow figure you all will be having. Okay. Once you all do that, direct material you take it up as X. Processing cost will be 20,800. This particular figure is nil. Get your X. Once you get X as such, can you say this will be your material cost? Now everybody tells me the last statement. Okay. This do not do popat of yours. Tell me this is a material cost for how much materials? 4,000. Don't say 3,900. Tell me what was 3,900 beta? It was your output, but they want material cost beta. So therefore this is your material cost for purchasing 4,000 kg. So therefore this is purchase price per kg of RX. RX is the name of your material. That will be this particular figure divided by 4,000. This is the answer that I'm looking for. Okay, please give the title. Calculation of joint cost and start your work. Give the heading. Calculation of joint cost. Copy down this first, then I'll show the question. You copy down this at least first. Just a second. Is it copied? Okay, please copy, please copy. Joint cost should be 1,08,000. Final answer should be 20 rupees.
Sir, how much is the joint cost?
Joint cost should be 1,08,000.
8,800.
No, 1,008,000. 1,008,000. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 100800. Get the final answer as 20, then do let me know. Then we shall be continuing
Yes,
further.
sir.
Done, sir.
Done. Just a second. This comes to 1,44,000, the total sales.
Yes, sir.
So this is 14,400, 28,800. Okay, this is 100,800, 100,800, 100,800. So X will be 80,000. 80,000 upon 4,000, it is rupees 20.
Done, sir.
Now, this is done. This is your part first. Second, the unit cost. Unit cost means cost per unit of sales of PQ by Z on the basis of their sales value. They want cost of sales per unit. Unit cost of sales means cost of sales per unit on the basis of their sales value. It's a very easy part. You all write down, please. Write down part 2. Calculation of cost of sales per unit. Calculation of cost of sales per unit. Now, calculation of cost of sales per unit. Write down products. It is PQ by Z. You got to be finding cost of sales per unit on the basis of the sales value. So I got to be writing sales over here, sales value. Then I'll write down cost of sales. Now sales value you all wrote over here, no, for all the 4 products, beta. 15,000, 48,000. Please just check. I'm not very sure. I'm just doing it orally only. 3,600.
36,000, sir.
36,000. And this is 45,000.
Yes, sir.
This is 1,44,000. Now see, this is your total sales, beta. Now, I cannot find out cost of sales per unit directly. I'll try to find out total cost of sales first. And then I would like to divide by number of units. Okay. Then I'll get COS per unit. So put both these columns also. Okay, now see further. Cost of sales. Now, can we say overall your cost of sales should be sales minus profit, no?
Yes, sir.
You get cost of sales like that only. So, write down please 1,44,000 minus 14,400. So, therefore, this is 129,600. Now, everybody is going to be doing one thing by themselves only. Divide 129 in this particular ratio. Get these particular 4 numbers, but this is total cost of sales. You want cost of sales per unit, beta. Divide by these particular numbers over here. Get me the per unit figures. Please start. Done everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so question number 19 is done. 20th, you all can leave 3 sides. Okay.